Christi Dea, and right now we're going to talk about discharge paste. So last week, no, just days ago, Evangeline and Marie saw another project that I was doing in dip dyeing, and they said, ooh, teach us about discharge paste. So this is for you guys. If any of the rest of you want to see something, be sure and let me know, and I will definitely give you a shout out. Also, by the way, if you happen to speak a language other than English, I've enabled this little thing down in the comments section for you to translate this video for everybody else. So if you want to do that, I would appreciate it, but it's certainly completely volunteer. Talk to you later. Bye. Testing. Hi, Evangeline. Hi, Marie. Okay, for this project, you are going to need an iron filled with water, something to attach your discharge paste with, either a brush or a stamp or a sponge. Your material that you'll be discharging must be a natural fabric, and discharge paste. All right, are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, we have our discharge paste, and we have this little sponge dipper because we're just going to do some dots. Okay? And what you have to do is totally saturate your fabric. Now I say totally saturate because I'm working with felt, and you know how felt resists liquid, so I'm really having to dab it to get it into all the fibers. But if you're working with silk or something thinner, like the jersey, knit, bamboo like this, you just paint it on. You can also use stamps, which could open up a whole nother realm of awesomeness. So you're going to let your discharge paste fully dry, as it says in the instructions, and then we're going to go back and we're going to discharge it. Okay? Why am I getting that? Anyways, I'll just stay up here. So you see how it's starting? Now I'm also having this other change. It's probably setting that dye more with the steam. See how steam affects dye? I didn't rinse this out at all. So probably if you're going to do this in a project, use your actual fabric that's already been washed. What do I wash it with, Christy? Wash it with Synthropol if you've dyed it. Like I see a little bit of it coming off on here. So yeah, I should have rinsed this. So after you dye something and you're going to do more stuff to it, you want to wash it with Synthropol or some other nice wash that's going to get all of the excess dye out. And it looks like, see, now I'm getting some yellows in here. If I rinse it out now, though, I'll have to wait for it to dry in order to finish the rest of this project. So I'll just go ahead and do it this way. Now I'm going to have to tear off some of these where I burnt it. You see my little burn holes? I did not initially have it set to wool. So that's your cautionary tale. But you see my little circles? We'll work on this a little bit more. I might even try rinsing this out and can go back to it and show it to you. Now, I want you guys to know that way back in my digital files, there is actually an original video that I did on this subject. The video is called Using Jacquard Discharge Paste. This is warm. So, for some reason, I'm not able to get that video attached to this video in the manager, in the editor thing. So, you can go back on that. That's where I made the top that I'm wearing in the beginning of this video. So, this one, we're just going to, I believe this is acid dye, on a jersey silk silk and wool knit. It's awesome stuff. And last night I I went in here and I painted it on the Discharge paste. And look, it's coming out dark. How weird is that? It's not coming out white. So you never know what you're gonna get with Discharge paste. It depends on the type of dye you use, the color that dye was, how it's going to discharge. Sometimes it discharges white, sometimes it discharges brown, sometimes, you know, you just kind of have to experiment to see what you're going to get. But you see how I wrote some letters on there? Oh, maybe you can't see. Let's zoom in here. Zoom on in. Well, I'm gonna have to tilt it down. Can you see my secret message to you starting to come up? I feel like steam helps. It's probably just heat. I feel like steam helps. Well, my W didn't come out very good. I guess I needed to put more Discharge paste on there. So be generous with your Discharge paste when you're applying it. But here we go. We have a little secret message revealing itself. And of course, the more solid your dye is, the better. This was a fun little process with resist that I did on this fabric. I was actually making a bunch of circles by tying them up with rubber bands and stuff and dipping them in. But this part of the collar, I still had a solid section. So that's what happens with Discharge paste. It doesn't always discharge white, as in this instance. It discharged kind of a dark gray. So my green turned to dark gray. So just experiment with Discharge paste. It is absolutely wonderfully fun stuff. Your imagination is the only thing that, well, I mean, there are no barriers. Let your imagination run wild. And again, thank you for dropping by my Christi Dea channel and my WoolEnvy shop. And have a blessed day.